Hey folks, it's RV Davey Live. Anyway, a little update. It's my last weekend here, so I'm getting out. I can't say the specific day, time, because I don't even know that information. I know the day, but I can't give it out. But let's see. Let me check something here. Hold on a second here. Let me turn this on so people could start coming in. Actually, if they, I only get one or two now. I am no big channel anymore. Well, I never was, but anyway. But as I come on here, every video I've lost 60 subscribers, okay? But you know what? RV Davey made them back up and made up a few more on top of that. But still, what's happening is all the people that were subscribed to me, if they see my videos, they're clicking on to get off from my channel. They're unsubscribing me because they don't know, they can't spell the name right or something, and they can't erase me. But unless they write it down, I guess people are starting to get smart and they're writing it down, and they're able to zip out of this from my channel. Oh well, you know what? Easy come, easy go, But anyway, so let's see. Here's some things I need. Electric scooter. I needed a ramp too, but I don't know. Maybe I can't get that ramp. Maybe I just look for a ramp that goes up and inside the RV, and then you put the scooter on there, and then that way you can get out by getting on the scooter and pushing a button and going down. And then all you do is push the ramp to go back up and in. Close the door, lock up. Now you got your scooter. Now when you go get your scooter back in, all you do is sit backwards, push the button, and it's got a remote control actually on these things, and you just go right back up inside, then you swivel the wheelchair, electric wheelchair, because these wheelchairs now you can turn a tight scope into 360, and then you just do that, and then boom, now you're at 26 width. Now here's the thing. I probably would have to take the bathroom door off because it's going to hit into the scooter. So that's a factor there. So that's kind of a bum deal there. But if I take the door off, then it's not an issue. I could walk right straight through. I just have to get that door off, and then that'll make it easy. Then the door, it really creates havoc and problems in trying to get in and out of that RV actually. So, but the RV's running great. Oh, runs like a champ. It never ran that good. Even the time I bought it, it had get blown gaskets, and it was on its that motor had 100,000 miles on it. So that's usually the life of a motor for a 460. So anyway, I opt to just put a new motor in it. So I did that, and then I still had problems. Then the head gaskets were blowing still. So I just don't know what they did with it, but evidently they blew, and when they blew it, it worked the what do you call it, the covers or whatever it is. It worked the head, not the head gaskets, but the exhaust manifold is what it did. And then I checked it to see what the gap was, and it was about 7, almost close to 8 thousandths warped. So I got this brand new head gasket that I got from a performance shop, and this thing was a 1/4 inch thick, way thicker, like 3 times the thickness of the other one. So that easily makes up the gap. And so I bought that, and then I paid the mechanic to put it in. He was my mechanic. He's the hardest guy to get a hold of, though. You can't really depend on him. You just can't. Hold on a second here. Let me do this. Go back on here again. Trying to see if anybody's in here, but there doesn't seem to be. I usually get a few people in there. They must not be working right or something. I usually get at least a couple. I guess this will just come on and people just watch it afterwards or whatever. But so anyways, it's getting close. It's what I got, I'm going to get out at the end of this week, and then after that, that next weekend. Let's see. Let me think this over. Let's see. What is today? Let's see. I'm trying to think what today is. Not sure. But I'm gonna have to check the calendar because I have a scheduled date for the RV place to fix my stairs, so my stairway will go down because I can't climb out of the RV on my own. I don't have anything to grab onto. There's nothing. So, and then if I put a stool down, if I kick it out, then I'm in deep crap because I already had that happen. Killed my knees, I mean, wiped them out and got them all cut up, and that wasn't good. Ended up getting me more infection, I should say. So anyway, that's the scoop there. And of course, the end of the month, lots of things are happening. Davey will no longer be in the Phoenix area no more. Davey will be finished with the Phoenix market. That's one thing I could say. And then the coronavirus, folks. A lot of people are saying it's a farce. It don't exist. No, you're absolutely wrong. No, it does exist, and it really is true. A lot of people are just not believing it until they get it, and then they're going to believe it. But until they get it, I guess they just won't believe it, It's a sad, tall story. I mean, it's a sad, tall sale, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what to call it, but it's a sad tale. That's all I could say. Sad tale. And I don't know what else more to say at this point. Oh, man. Oh, I got a nasty cough. All the stuff builds up in my throat. Anyway, Davey's going to need a shave after he gets out. And I got to figure out. I'm trying to get. It's funny. This guy that's selling this freaking lift has got to be insane because he absolutely does not respond to any of my responses on OfferUp. And I offered him $100 more than he wanted for it. He must have sold it for. Now he's probably upset because he could have made money on it. But oh well. I offered him, $25 more than his asking price. So I don't know what else to say about it. That would have been cool. They have that ramp. You push a button and it just goes all the way down to the ground. It would have been a simple operation. But the other lift might, be okay too. But I was thinking, if I get a scooter donated from this facility, which they could still do, and then that saves me, hundreds of dollars, because it'd be free, and then I just get a lift for like $2,100, $2,200, $2,200, whatever, $1,900 or $9,900 or something. I can't remember what the price was. It was just under $2,000. It would be worth it to do that because the lift would go up and inside the vehicle, and so would the wheelchair, which would serve a better purpose. Now I could just get out of the driver's seat, walk to the back of the RV, and go sit on the wheelchair, and I just use the joystick and whip it around the 360, and I'm right smack in the into the carriage. Then I push the button, go, open. Of course I got to open the door. That's kind of a problem. So I don't know. I guess it might not be if the ramp's flat even up above the steps, right at the floor level. Then I could just hit the switch, and then boom, I'm going down, and that works. Then I close the door, lock it up, boom, done. Go shopping in the store, nice. I did find another scooter though for what, $2,000, just under, a really nice one, man. It literally is. I don't know. I just don't think it'll work because it won't fit on one of those carriers, because it's got 3 wheels. But it had height advantage. But some people complain that the wheels were a problem with it. That they were skidding, and when it's wet conditions, that's not good. I don't know. Or maybe the other ones would be better. I'm hopeful that it would be, But I got nobody else. I got nobody coming in here, and this thing is definitely live. So anyway, I guess RV Davey is just, there's no point in going live anymore. I can just go back to doing the video and shooting, just uploading it, I got more advantages to uploads, and I can practice with my editing skills, That might be the way to go, I'm just trying to think of the easiest possible ways to make it. And my friend went to Walmart. Everything was wiped out, even the top ramen. I bought the last stupid package of something I really didn't even want. That's freaking crazy, but it's the way it is. Let's see, I got CNN on, so that's the hateful channel, I guess, for Donald Trump. But I don't know, Donald Trump, he cuts a lot of people off when they want to talk. The infectious disease doctor, I guess it works for the government, it's only allowed to say certain things, so they shut him off. He got shoved off the podium, and then Trump went back on. So I don't know. I mean, I believe that there's something, there's definitely a coronavirus. Of course, they're showing a graph that it's starting to level off, but who knows when it's going to be really leveled off. It might still escalate if you cut people free and they go out and hang out just like they did before, and they're touching, breathing on one another, coughing on one another. This could escalate again. I don't know. It just depends if this thing is a heat-controlled virus or if the heat kills the virus. I guess they're going to find out, all right? The hard way, the whatever way there is, we're going to find it out soon enough. So let's see what else. The RV is nice and clean. The inside's nice and clean. The toilet probably could be I could say completed or cleaned better. I could probably get better toilet in there, like a higher one, easier one to sit down on, so you're not dropping down so low. That really hurts your knees, man. Crunching down really does. So I have to put something in there to be up above the toilet, just above, put the toilet seat up and put something in there and then just raise it up to the proper level, so I don't have to really work that hard to make it work, So that's another option there too, with the toilet. Then there's the stairs, and then after the stairs you put carpet out there. You screw it down in and bolt it up so this carpet can't come out. It'd be a bad deal if the carpet slides out on me, so we gotta definitely bolt it. I don't want that thing coming out on me. I can't afford that. So, and then make some handles, safety handles. So I'm gonna have to find a place that can do that, in all the process of me being down here, I don't know what I could find up in the Flagstaff area. I really don't know. I could probably order something, and get something in. I don't know. That's another I don't know. So oh man, that cough is nasty. They must have stopped giving me the antibiotic, not the antibiotic, but they must have stopped giving me the antihistamine. I really need that, man, because otherwise that coughing starts coming back. These allergies are tough, man. You go outside and it just rips you to shreds. You're coughing for days after it, so it's outside and then you can smell it. It's really bad, but that's the way it always is here in the desert. The desert is just that way. But yeah, I need a good scooter. The other one would have been pretty nice, though. You ride it, you had the height. You could ride it in the desert and, around the lot that I own, and it would have made it pretty good, I think the other one might work pretty good, too, if it has the other kind of lift scale that I'm probably going to want. I just don't know who can install it, Somebody's got to be able to sell it and install it. Then I get a free wheelchair. I mean, that would equal out, That would make things perfect, So anyway, Davey's all about something like that. Let's see. Let's get that back on. Maybe they can't come in. I don't know. Maybe they can now. I'm going to have to watch that little graph over there and see if somebody comes in. 10:46. It might be. I guess everybody must have went to bed. I waited too long to come in. I guess I'll have to start coming in about, 8 o'clock or so. But yeah, when I get up to Davey Ranch, I'll shoot some videos. I won't be able to do live, but I can't pick up the stream there because it's just not strong enough signal. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll just have to upload. I'll have to drive down the street, You know, and there's a road, a dirt road that goes all the way into Flag, which is right up the street from me. I just go straight ahead, and it just winds a curve, and it'll take me right to Flagstaff. You know, like 37 miles or so, 38 miles. It's a shortcut, so cut miles off of it, quite a few miles. But I'll tell you what, I got to check it out because you're going into some pines, some really thick pines. It's pretty cool though. It looks to be like a cool road. So I still got that thing on there. Nobody in though. Nobody's in. Not even Carlton fellers in here. You know, nobody. You know. What can I freaking say? I do declare. I do declare my underwear. See, I don't have nobody in yet. Let me give it a few minutes. I'm going to be quiet here. Let's see if I can even do that. Yeah. Says you chat and conversation. Viewers will come in, but I haven't seen it happen, so I don't freaking know. But I'll probably lose another subscriber here. I'll go right back down to what? Yeah. I guess it'd only go down to like 338 or 337. I guess it can go down to, because after that it didn't go down anymore. So those are all my subs. Those aren't going away. So the ones that wanted to go away, I don't know. They're not really here now. You know, I don't know where they're at, but if they want to leave, I mean, they can always leave. Not a big deal. But I don't want them to leave. I'd like to keep them, you know. I mean, I know I'm going to do some good videos, you know, up ahead, you know. Having the drone and good camera gear. I got 3, like, GoPros. What is it, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Got some security cams. Got some cool stuff, man. I got one that's like, man, it's cool. I didn't want to say, because if somebody breaks in, I mean, I'd love to have a couple of these things, really. One for the regular house and one for the RV, and I could see all what's going on too from the phone. That would be kind of cool. I don't presume anybody coming close to me though, because I live so freaking far. God, just to go down the dirt road's like 30 miles. 30 miles of dirt road. I don't think anybody... And it's pretty rough, too. You know, you ain't going to go no 30 miles an hour. You're lucky if you go... Let me think here. You're probably lucky if you can go 2 miles. Probably 5 miles an hour, would be fair to say. My scooter could go just as fast. But that'd be bumpy, I imagine. I haven't tried it, but... I guess I will know something when my friend Paul will be there. We will set up the barbecue, and we'll go to the grocery store. We'll get some. We'll do the ice chest with. Let me think here. Oh God. I'll tell you what. I wish I had things set up more. I just couldn't get things done in time. I need a refrigerator freezer that's basically runs on 12 volt. So I need to really get another solar system set up. Two panels that can lean down. You know, 2 400 panels, two 400 watt panels. That'd be 800 watts for that little building. You know, the little small one. I think that might be the way to go. And put a bed in there. You know, get some kind of couch in there, and just make a scissor couch right in there. Make a tabletop. Put the 4-burner stove in there, and you know, I don't know. I got a basic setup that I can do from YouTube that I was watching. It's very much what I need for like a cabin setup. He said it was perfect. He had the perfect charge controller. He had a perfect inverter. He had the inverter. What's it? The inverter charge controller built into one. So that's kind of cool. I don't know, but he had that other charge controller. It was a 40 amp MPPT, but you know, there were 60 amp, there were 80 amp MPPT charge controllers too, but I don't know. I can look on Amazon and see what's available. You know, I don't want to start spending my build out money. You know, but I do need a good freezer or ice box. So that's one thing I need. I guess I could get, start off with 14 dinners or whatever. Maybe I can keep getting those. I don't know. We'll have to see. As long as the insurance will pay for it, I can get it. I don't know. Supposedly you get food and you get all your rides to your doctors. So that might be the way to go. When I go to my doctor up in Williams, I just get a ride there. I don't know if I could do that, but I'll certainly check into it. Don't think it's a big enough town to do it, but I'll check. It's always worth a try. Then I'll have to pay for the ride. I just hop in their vehicle and bring my wheelchair, and they can just roll me in and roll me out when I get back to the car, and then they can get me out and get me back in the wheelchair, get me back into my place. That might be the option. I don't know. We'll see. I will see on that one. Anyway, let's see where I'm into here. 21 minutes. I don't think I'm going to carry this much longer. Maybe a few more minutes. I'll give it 3 minutes and see if anybody comes in. If they don't, then it's just going to hang on YouTube, and then people can watch it later if they want to. If they don't, then I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave YouTube altogether. I don't know. That's an option as well. I mean, it's not doing anything for me. If I'm going to sit here and do this and nobody's going to watch the videos, then there's no sense in keeping it going, Really isn't. Let me see here. Give it a few minutes. 23 minutes I'll go to, and then after that I'm going to shut it down unless one person comes in. See what happens. Got 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's see what happens. Less than a minute. Let's see. 2:17, almost 2:30. About a half a minute coming on. We're coming upon a half a minute. So man, that was quick. Let's see here. 30 seconds. Now we're counting down. 35, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 43, 4, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 54. Hey, I guess there's no reason to say I appreciate you guys because nobody came in. Okay, we're out of here. We're done. RV Davies done for the night, so we're gonna call it quits tonight. So hey, for those that'll watch it later, just want to let you know I appreciate you guys for watching my videos and watching me and supporting me, and I guess we'll see you next video, man. So, RV Davey over and out. Goodbye, guys.